chairlift right now. On the chairlift right now. Hi, this is Rick Davis from On the Chairlift, and we are pretty excited to be here at the Ascutney ski area where they're actually taking down a high-speed quad. And with us today, all the way from
Montana, Whitefish, Montana, is Mark Hazelby with Sky Trac.
Mark, thanks for taking the time out. I know you guys are busy and on a pretty tight schedule. What was the first thing you thought about doing here? Was it take the cable down?
Yeah, that's the first thing, is to take the cable off, and the priority is to get ready for the helicopter, which will be here Friday.
And so when the copter gets here, what's first thing they do?
Well, we'll start at the top and start taking the cross arms off the towers and the towers down. We have some that we can fly complete, but some we can't because of the weight restriction.
Now the cross arms one by one?
Yeah, yep. We'll fly one off, and then we'll fly the tower, and then we'll fly the cross arm, or maybe we fly all the cross arms and then come back and do the towers. It depends. So.
And bring them down to the parking lot for?
Yeah, this lower lot here is where they all get staged.
And they get loaded on a flatbed?
Yep. We'll load them up on a truck after we break them down a little bit and make them easier so we can fit more on a truck. And then they go over to Crotchet Mountain to be reassembled for a new high-speed quad there.
And you've already got the cable done. How long did that take?
Actually, once we got all set up and everything running, it took us a day. So.
And did you turn the lift on and just reel it like that? Or
no, the lift, the bull wheel up top turned, of course, but nothing down here was turning at all.
So you had a machine to actually reel in the cable?
Yep, we had what we call a spooling machine that had a big chain around it and a sprocket, and that wound it up.
And it's all, we have pictures of that, it's on the reel now.
Yeah, there's 10,000 feet, there's 40,000 pounds worth of cable there. So.
Amazing. Okay, so the helicopter comes and you just unbolt everything?
Well, we prep it all. We make sure the bolts aren't tight and rusted, and because every minute counts with the helicopter. It's very expensive, so we try to make it efficient as we can.
What kind of a helicopter is it?
It's a Sikorsky 61.
Is it a sky crane, what they call a sky crane?
No, that's a 53, but this is they nickname them the flying school bus because they're a large-bodied helicopter.
So with any luck, you'll reassemble in the parking lot, ready to load on the flatbed.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you've got the two engine, or actually the top. What do you call the top thing?
The top is a tension terminal. That's where the hydraulics are to pull tension on the cable. And the bottom terminal here is what we refer to as the drive terminal. It's where it powers the lift.
And how long will it take to take those two down?
It could take a couple weeks apiece to take those down. The top one is the more difficult one, of course, just because of access.
Right. What about when you get, now this lift is going to Crotchet Mountain in Barrington, New Hampshire?
Bennington.
Bennington, New Hampshire. We have a Bennington, Vermont. Okay. And and you'll try to assemble as much as you can at a site there at the ski area?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's quite a process. You got to survey and dig the foundations, pour all the concrete. Then once all the concrete's in the ground and done, then we can start standing the steel on the foundations. And
is there blueprints for this whole lift?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's it'll be re-engineered for that site over there, but we'll use all the same components, obviously.
And so, what time frame do you have once you're down at Crotchet?
Well, as soon as possible. We like to get everything over there, and then we need to put the foundations in. So there's quite a bit of work yet.
And where do you go after here? What job do you do?
Oh, that's hard to say. We've got a couple other projects, one down in Bryce in Virginia, got one in Minneapolis, a little ski area there. We've got one in Utah, and this one. So
you travel on the road how many months a year?
Well, it's been as much as 10 months a year, but I try to keep it down for my family's sake to 6 or 7 if I can.
Okay. Anything else that we can think of that we didn't cover? I mean,
not really. I mean, it's quite a process to take down a lift and reinstall it, and this place is rugged access, so that adds to the challenge.
Yeah. Okay, Mark, all the way from
Montana.
Montana. Thank you, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
This is Rick Davis on the chairlift right here at Ascutney ski area, where they're taking down the high-speed quads.
Ride with me on